Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. So I think it's going to be one of those days. I just got about halfway through recording this video and realized that my mic wasn't on. So here's attempt number two. So anyway, I have the second half of the thrift haul from last weekend. So I had an awesome thrifting trip across 2 days. Hit 4 stores. Ended up getting like 115 items, spent about $500. So it's like $4.30 some cents a piece. But it was probably the best 2 days for like the least number of stores to get the most amount of stuff. Um, I think this half of the stuff is actually a little bit better. There's some more like new with tag stuff that I found, and some better brands, and a bunch of shoes and stuff. So I'll take you guys through it. Hopefully this is helpful, and let's get going. So first off, I'll show you guys the shoes. So I got 3 more pair here. I had the Hokas that I showed you last time, and I'll link that here. But I found some bunch of Brooks. So these are Brooks GTS 15s. These were in really nice shape, pretty clean. Can't believe the sell-through rate for these, considering how old they are at this point. But I guess if people find a shoe they like, they stick with it. This is another one, GTS 18s. You can see there on the front. Black pair, again, wear pretty good on the bottom. These I cleaned up, and actually this pair as well. These were GTS 21s. So these actually cleaned up really nice. I threw them in the washer. They cleaned up real good, and then put them out in the sun for the day. So like picking up Brooks shoes. Been doing well with these, and at $4 a piece, these will be good money makers. So all right, let me get these out of the way. Show you guys the clothes I got. First up, this Nike Golf quarter zip. It's nice, kind of lightweight. You see the Nike logo there. Nike Golf logo inside. Don't forget, all the Nike stuff has the item codes in the tags inside, so you'll find some keywords that'll be helpful for this one there, or for any Nike for that matter. This is a Corsa Roadrunner. Just looks like a kind of activewear brand. It said, what caught my eye about it, said it was designed in San Diego, California, so kind of like a iPhone branded that way. That's what made me look it up in the store. But anyway, nice sort of lightweight performance quarter zip. This is a nice one. This is kind of like a base layer. Eddie this is their Motion line. That's what that logo there is. Above the free dry, if I can get it to focus. This looks like it does pretty well in Eddie Bauer. So I don't pick up all Eddie Bauer, but any kind of specialty stuff like this, looks pretty good. And I think I have some more of this later. Next up was this FootJoy. It's a nylon shirt, long sleeve. So I like picking up that type of stretchy material. Here was another summer comfort. Peter got a bunch of these that I showed in the last video. The cool thing about this one though is this has the Trump National logo on it. I don't know if I get that to focus. So I recently found a bunch of these on a trip in Jersey, and sold them all like really fast. So I think this summer comfort will do really well with that logo. Next up, Carhartt FR. So I had some of this as well, but this is the Force line you see on the back. So it's kind of a stretchier material. Carhartt also has item IDs. If you look on the bottom of the tag, you'll have an item ID inside on the bottom, like bottom left. So look that up. You'll find like the name of the exact shirt. You can use that for keywords as well for any Carhartt, shirts, jeans, jackets, whatever. This was a nice FootJoy polo. This is, I don't know if you'll be able to see the pattern on the screen, but this is houndstooth. It's kind of like that jagged, repeating pattern. So I'll be able to use that keyword for this. That'll help this one sell. And again, I like picking up like houndstooth, anything like geometric. I don't get a lot of like the solids or regular stripes in FootJoy anymore, but anything that stands out, I'll pick up. This was a nice RLX. I find that do pretty well with like the pink stuff, solid pink stripe, whatever. This is an RLX, which is Ralph Lauren's golf brand, and I think this just has a local course. I think this is like a course in Maryland or something, cattail, something like that. Now a bunch of jeans. So I mentioned this the other day. These are nice ones. These are 505s, 38, 32. I would normally pick these up, but again, they're $4, and these are new with tags, so that adds some value to a regular 505s. Just keep in mind, you cannot ship these internationally. You have to block international shipping and sell them in the U.S. only if they're new with tags. You can get a Vero for that for shipping them overseas because of the different agreements that Levi's has. So just make sure you block it on the listing or have a separate shipping policy when it's new with tags only. These were 3832s, by the way. This next pair was 3830. These are 501s. So these, if you watch any of the older videos, you guys know I like picking these up. These are the button fly. They're a little bit bigger than I normally would get. I try to stay within a drop 6, so 6 sizes from the waist to the inseam. These are 3830, so they're 8, a little bit higher, but still, shouldn't have an issue selling these, especially heading into this time of the year. This was a cool pair. This is a vintage pair, actually. These are Levi's 540s, which I don't think I'd seen before. There's the tag. If it'll focus, you can see here Levi Strauss signature. These were 3830s also, and I'll put a picture up on the screen. These actually are from 1993, and I'll just show you where I can see that on the tag. So these are vintage jeans, actually. Not the oldest pair I've found, but definitely one of the older pairs. Next up, pair of polo jeans. These are 3434s. That's a nice size, a nice long inseam. See the tag on the back. Some of these, this one doesn't have it. I checked earlier, or the first time I made this video. Some of them have a name inside on the pocket here. They'll have like a model name. So if it has that, you can add that to the listing. That'll help sell the jeans. But these don't have it. So there may be a tag in there with a model number still, though, that you can search, or like a cut, something like that, or style. But a lot of times they'll say like Hayden jeans or something. What's the other one? I can't remember the name, but it'll some name like Slim Fit, whatever. Like you can use that in the title when you're selling it. One more pair. These are 511s. Levi's 3432. So again, $4 for jeans. Pretty easy sell this time of year. All right, moving on. Have a Vineyard Vines long sleeve hooded T-shirt. See, they got the pocket logo on the front. You got the big whale on the back. and then the arm print. It's typically do pretty well with these if you can get them cheap enough. This is a small. Just don't pay up for it because you're not going to get a fortune for it. But decent seller. This is a nice one, Peter Millar quarter zip. Let's see the tag here. This is a little heavier. This is more like a sweater, I would say. Has more of that feel to it, kind of knit. Definitely a little heavier weight. So good fall item if you can find these. And they have more in like performance lines too. So I picked those up as well. And I think I might have found some of those actually in the last video. This is a Fairway in Tech, or Fairway in Green Tech. Which don't pick up a ton of. But it did have a logo that I've sold before. This is a Philadelphia Cricket Club. So it's like a Indian head. It's got some wickets and a golf club. And it was long sleeve. So again, right style for this time of year. I was actually just down there yesterday for my son's hockey game. It's right by there. Anyway, another Eddie Bauer. This is a large tall, so I like those tall sizes. This is another Eddie Bauer Motion. You can see that it almost looks like a candle, top of a candle or something. Not sure what exactly it is, but anyway, real nice lightweight quarter zip. I mean, you can almost see right through it. So again, I don't pick up everything in Eddie Bauer, but those specialty lines I do. This brand I'm going to butcher probably. But Bogas. See the tag there. It has this different collar. I don't remember the name of it. I sold a bunch of these a couple months ago. Maybe I'll look it up. I'll add it on the screen here. But anyway, it has these couple buttons on top. Just kind of a different shaped collar. This has almost like a puzzle pattern. If you can, you might not be able to see it, but then it also has French cuffs, and they're different, contrasting to the rest of the shirt. So I was surprised. I picked these up a couple months ago. There were like 3 or 4 of them right on the end of an aisle, and I sold them actually really fast. So when I saw these, I grabbed. I think there's another one further down in the pile. So just be on the lookout for these. Like I said, Bagasi, whatever it is, and I'll see if I can find the keywords I use for the collar, and I'll throw it up on the screen. It's just escaping me at the moment. Next up was this Johnny O quarter zip, again kind of lightweight sweater. This is a large. You can see the tag there, Johnny O. This is a cotton silk blend, so definitely include that in the listing for something like this. Whenever it has one of the those kind of more desirable material types. This is one of my favorite brands, Holderness and Bourne. Done really well with these. You can see that tag, hopefully. And this is a long sleeve, so again, perfect for this time of year. That's a nice, quick selling golf brand. This next one, LL Bean. This is 100% linen. That's why I picked this up. So long sleeve, 100% linen. It feels like it's brand new. And then LL Bean also has the item ID on the tag. So again, you can search up and get the specifics for any special keywords or whatever, based on the their actual branding of the shirt. Here was the other Bugatti or whatever it was. That was the other thing too. It has like European type sizing. Like this is a 6, whatever that is. But yeah, just keep an eye out. Like I said, I did well with these. Next up, Donald Trump signature collection shirt. These are still selling well. I think it's, with the election, definitely more searches for this. Again, you're not going to get $1 million for it, but it'll sell pretty quick. These seem to do better. The contrast collar or banker collar, you could call it. And you see it has again the French cuffs, contrasting to the shirt. So I won't pick up every single Trump collection, but more like this style, I'll grab. Another pair of polo jeans. These snuck down a little bit on the pile. There's the tag in the back. Let me just check if these are branded. Polo. Yeah, they just say classic fit. Like I said, sometimes they'll have more. These are 35 32s, so a little bit of an off size. I don't see a lot of 35s, but still a good range. And polo jeans do pretty well for me. This was another summer comfort. This is a new with tags, which I like to see because these are like $100 plus shirts. This had looks like some custom embroidery on it. It's like a baseball on a golf tee. I don't think that'll take away from it too much. Again, it has new tags going for it, and it's not a terrible embroidery. So expect to move that one. This next one was interesting. This is the first I've seen a Tommy Bahama shirt embroidered. So this was a Tommy Bahama silk cotton blend shirt, and it's a little hard to see because it's like the same color, but that's the Pinehurst logo. It's like a little boy playing golf. It's a real famous golf course, so that's why I picked this one up. Again, like I said, I never saw. First, I saw like a golf embroidery on a Tommy Bahama, like this style of shirt. Next up was this Nautica. Guess this is like I guess I'd call it like a pride shirt. It has the rainbow inside the collar. It was new with tags, a $60 shirt. So I don't discriminate. Money is green. I'd happily sell this to anyone. So that's a good policy to have when you're in business. So that's that. This is a cool brand, Smart Wool. I've heard about it. I've never actually picked one up though. The sell-through rate is like super fast, like 200% or something crazy. There's the it's like a robot, I guess, if I get that to focus. This is merino wool, and it has a model named Merino Sport 150. So nice merino polo in Smart Wool, and like I said, sell-through rate was like ridiculous for that. Next up was a Ralph Lauren button down. This is a knit Oxford. Just gotta wait for it to focus. But this is also the flesh pony. You can see down there. So if you've seen my videos, I pick those up all the time. That's the full color pony, and this one has a nice feel to it. Being that knit Oxford, it's like real soft. Here was a polo golf shirt. Again, like I said, pink do pretty well with. And then the small pony on the front. A lot of the polo golf shirts don't actually have the pony, so this is a little less common variety. Then I got a couple big shirts. So these were this is a 4XLT, just a regular polo. See the tag here, and it's just a regular small pony. But I love picking up these, really big sizes. So this was a 4XLT, and then this next one is a 3XLT. But it is also actually the flesh pony, so that's even a little better. And then the next one is even a little better yet. It's a 3XLT also, but this is more that like Pima soft touch, it's stretchy, and then also the flesh pony. So 3 nice oversized shirts. Use oversized in the title also with these. I find that helps me out. Next up was this Pacific Legend Hawaiian shirt. I've sold that brand in the past. See the tag there. I guess these are parrots on here. Maybe a bird lover, correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like a parrot. Maybe it's some other variation, but nice Hawaiian type shirt. This next one was a Mountain Khaki, just like an outdoor brand. This is a Pearl Snap shirt. It's a nice short sleeve Pearl Snap. Getting through the list here. This is a Tiger Woods collection polo. This has some mesh in it, and then it has the snap button here, and it's sort of this color block, like sort of interesting pattern. Again, use the style code inside to get the particulars. That'll help this sell. This next one's another brand that I've heard a bunch, never found it. And now I actually found it new with tags, which was awesome. Taylor Stitch. If you'll please focus. And this was new with tags. And it's linen. So this was... sure this will not focus for me. It's a $125 shirt, so that was cool to find new with tags and in linen. So keep an eye out for Taylor Stitch. I've been looking for it for a long time. Here's a nice Robert Graham 2XLT, so good size. Again, these, a lot of them have the flip cuff, so I have that here. Totally different, contrasting to the shirt. And again, larger size here, which is helpful. Next up, this Levi's sort of geometric print. This is a band collar. See how it has, it's not a folded over collar. I'm finding lately that band collars in like anything are selling really well. I guess band collars are pretty desirable, so be on the lookout. I've got sold a bunch of Paul Frederick shirts that I wouldn't normally pick up in band collar. Other varieties as well, other brands, just anything in a band collar I'd look up. This is a brand I do well with that I can't pronounce. Again, I know I just call it Zegna. There's an old video with me totally butchering the name, so I won't do that anymore. But I found a couple of these. A nice dress shirt. Nice, probably $25, $30 plus dress shirt. And I got 2 of those. Let's see, there's the other one. And these, a lot of times, they'll do European sizing, so I'll include that in the listing. This next one, it's a nice Ralph Lauren small pony. This is a linen shirt. So again, in Ralph Lauren, you want to look for things that make the shirt stand out. So like the material, the pattern. So this being a linen shirt makes it a lot more desirable than a regular small pony shirt would be. Here's another nice new with tags, Southern Tide. This is a brand I like picking up from time to time. But this was new with tags. Again, this $110 MSRP shirt, which is insane to me how much some of these shirts are. But new with tag stuff typically does very well on eBay if you can find it. Carbon to Cobalt. It's a brand I mentioned in the past that I'll sell from time to time. This is a large. Make a lot of like sweaters and quarter zips and that sort of stuff. If I get that to focus. So it's a nice kind of geometric print. I just sold on Poshmark recently like a bundle of, I don't know, the bundle probably had like 7 or 8 of this brand in it. So might sell a little bit better over there than on eBay, but I had someone that was like super interested in that brand. Next up here, Vineyard Vines, cotton spandex brand. Normally I probably wouldn't pick this one up, but this was new with tags. Again, so like I said, on this particular haul, I found a bunch of new with tag stuff, so that'll definitely make this one worthwhile. This next one was a Summer Comfort long sleeve, Peter Millar. And again, this is the good material, performance, stretchy. Getting down to the end here. Another Vineyard Vines. This is the performance line. So I mentioned that in the past that I do pick up performance. Probably really hard to see because the tag is like faded. But I do pick up Vineyard Vines performance polos. Just I don't do the cotton ones anymore. Here was a Mizzen and Main. That's another brand that I've been finding more of lately that I do well with. Again, these used to sell, for a little bit more. They're, came down in price a little bit, but still able to move them on eBay without too much issue. This next one was a polo shirt. It's like a denim material. Polo Ralph Lauren. It's gonna do pretty well with these. Sometimes you get the ones that are pearl snap or that have the elbow patches. Those do actually really well. And then last but not least, had to make sure I was at the bottom of the pile. This is a Ralph Lauren Oxford cloth, which is like a heavier weight shirt, and it's the Flesh Pony. So that was it. Again, a lot of stuff here, a lot of new with tag stuff. It was cool finding those shoes, which will do well. So all in all, across the whole haul. That's why I mentioned based on the buy cost and all my average sales prices. This is more than enough to pay my mortgage for the month. So it's nice to find that in 2 days of work. So obviously a little longer to get it listed and sold and all that kind of stuff. But when you find hauls like this, it makes things a little easier. So that's it. Until next time, see you guys.